Welcome to Creatively Homemade, the remote and hybrid professional. I'm excited to dive into Lesson 2 of our series, where we'll explore a crucial aspect of remote and hybrid communication, crafting your phone persona and the art of building trust in the first 30 seconds. In a world without visual cues, those opening moments are paramount. Let's learn how to make every single one count. Why is it so vital to focus on the first 30 seconds of a phone call? Because that short window is where the other person forms an instant judgment about you. They decide if you sound credible, friendly, and trustworthy. These initial moments set the entire tone for the conversation, whether it will be collaborative and open or guarded and difficult. Ultimately, they either build or break rapport immediately. In remote work, where you might not meet face-to-face, this verbal first impression is your only chance to make a strong, positive impact. Let's start with the very beginning, your opening greeting. It needs to be clear and confident. State your name and affiliation distinctly. Next, offer an enthusiastic greeting, a genuine good morning or hello, delivered with a warm tone as we discussed in our last lesson, instantly makes you more approachable. Finally, state your purpose concisely. Don't ramble. Be brief and to the point. For example, a perfect opening might be, "Good morning, this is your name from company. I'm calling about the project proposal we discussed." This immediately provides context and professionalism. Once you've introduced yourself, how do you start building rapport quickly? It comes down to subtle vocal cues. First, mirror their pace, but subtly. If they speak a little slower, don't rush. If they're energetic, match that energy slightly. This creates unconscious comfort. Second, match their tone. If they sound warm and friendly, reciprocate that warmth. If they're direct, be direct but maintain a positive underlying tone. You're not mimicking, you're aligning. Another great technique is the yes set, phrasing questions that encourage an immediate yes response, like, "Did I catch you at a good time?" This creates immediate agreement and a positive start. Continuing with vocal cues, remember the power of smiling while you speak. Even though they can't see your smile, it naturally lifts your vocal cords, adding warmth and a more pleasant pitch to your voice. This subtle lift translates into a more approachable sound. Use a slight upward inflection on your initial greeting or a soft question, making you sound friendly and open, rather than making a flat statement. For instance, "Hi there," with a slight rise at the end, sounds much more inviting than "Hi there," delivered flatly. As we discussed in Lesson 1, actively avoiding a monotone voice keeps the listener engaged and tells them you are present and interested, which builds immediate rapport. Building trust isn't just about what you say, but how you listen. Since they can't see you nodding, you need verbal nods. These are brief acknowledgments that show you're engaged without interrupting. Use phrases like, "Mm-hmm," "I see," "Right," or "Okay." These aren't agreement, they're simply affirmations that you're hearing them. They are non-interruptive and keep the flow of conversation smooth. This makes the other person feel heard and valued, fostering immediate trust because they know you are genuinely paying attention. Another powerful technique to build trust early on is to paraphrase or summarize what the other person has said, even briefly. This demonstrates your understanding and confirms accuracy. It's not just hearing, it's processing. Phrases like, "So, if I understand correctly, you're looking for X?" Or, "Just to confirm, your main priority is Y." Not only ensure you're on the same page, but also show you're fully engaged and committed to understanding their needs. This simple act prevents misunderstandings and builds immense trust in the first few minutes of the call. While focusing on what to do, let's quickly address some pitfalls to avoid. Don't start by mumbling or rushing your introduction. This makes you sound nervous or unprepared. Avoid sounding uninterested or bored. Your tone is key here. Resist long pauses or excessive hesitation. This can convey uncertainty. And finally, don't overwhelm them by asking too many questions immediately. Start with a clear purpose and listen. Avoiding these common mistakes helps you maintain a strong, positive first impression. Consistent practice is how you truly master your phone persona. Start by scripting your opening greetings. Write them down until they feel natural. Then, record and review just the first 30 seconds of your practice calls. This is where you'll catch hesitations, pitch issues, or lack of clarity. Role play with a partner, having them act as a potential caller, and focus specifically on those crucial initial moments. Finally, consciously practice your verbal nodding during conversations, even informal ones, to make it a natural habit. It's important to see how today's lesson builds directly on our previous one. In Lesson 1, we learned that tone, pace, pitch, and clarity are the core elements of your vocal power. Now, in Lesson 2, we see how combining that vocal power with effective opening greetings and active listening cues helps you develop a truly trusting phone persona. Together, these two lessons form the absolute foundation of remote professionalism, ensuring you always start strong and build solid connections. Now it's your turn to take these insights and implement today's tips in your very next phone interaction. Remember, small adjustments can make a huge difference, and consistent practice will make these techniques second nature. We're building a comprehensive skill set for the modern professional, one lesson at a time. If you found this helpful and want to continue enhancing your remote and hybrid work skills, please subscribe to Creatively Homemade, the remote and hybrid professional, for our ongoing series. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson.